today, forever. You never change, you never change, you never rearrange. Omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Without you in my life, what I go do, what I go do, Lord, I go dead if I don't have you. Here comes Jesus to the rescue. Father, you never ever fail me yet. Lord, you never ever fail me yet. When I fall down to the ground, your love keep me safe and sound. You never ever fail me yet. You never ever fail me yet.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriella White. Good evening to Apostles Vivian and Gemma Duncan, and to the Davis Company Youth Ministry. What has God done for me in 2019? That list could possibly go on forever and ever, because I feel as though so much has happened already and 2019 isn't even over yet. Earlier this year, one of my teachers called me into her office. Actually, she sent me an email asking me to come and see her because she had some news to share with me. I said, okay, that's a bit strange. Usually, if she had something to say, she would, talk to me in class. So I'm wondering, okay, this must be urgent. Thankfully, I was in the vicinity and I was able to go and see her in her office. So as soon as I walk into her office, she says, "Congratulations!" And I am just there looking at her, confused of course, because I'm wondering, what is she congratulating me for? I'm trying to go back in my memory, trying to think about, did I apply to anything? Did I, enter any competition? Like, I honestly had no clue what she was congratulating me for. She said, "You've won a free scholarship trip to New York for spring break." I said, okay. I said, "But Professor, I didn't apply to anything. I didn't, submit any work." She said, No. I nominated you." And it was then and there that I knew that God was in it. Prior to knowing that I was going to New York, I actually had plans to go somewhere else for spring break with friends. And it so happened that that trip was not where I was supposed to be. So happened that, I talked it over with my parents. They weren't really feeling the whole idea. And of course, you're young, you're on break, you're doing good in school, and you feel like you deserve a little break, right? And so I was very disappointed, very heartbroken, because I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do on this break? So I started looking at other options, and here my teacher is calling me into her office telling me that I am going to New York for free, whereas I would have paid to go on that other trip. Also, I probably would not have had the opportunities attached to it that this trip had attached to it. And it was then and there that I knew that God was in the midst of it. On this trip, I was able to stay in a hotel with a few other students selected. We went to museums for free. We went around Times Square. We went on tours. I saw artworks that I learned about in class. In person, I'm talking about Picasso, Monet. These people, you read about these people are already dead. They're already famous. And you know them because you see their artwork in books and you read about it online, but to witness it in person, that was something I never thought. I just never thought it would happen. And so that whole entire trip for me was God saying, trust me. Trust me wholly and solely. I thank Him for my parents. I thank Him for my pastors. And I thank Him for, just being Him. I thank Him that I was obedient in that instance. If I had not been obedient, who knows? I probably would have missed out on an opportunity. A free opportunity to go to New York. It was my first time in New York. It was my first time being in all of those museums. When I asked the teacher, "Professor, what made you choose me?" The lady just started talking about me in such high esteem, and I did not even know that she was looking at me. She spoke about how hardworking I was, how diligent I was. She spoke about, she said that she chose me because she knew that I wouldn't waste the opportunity. And, even after I spoke to her and I came out of the office, I just couldn't stop thanking God. Because I knew that if I had, rebelled, if I had, done my own thing regarding to my spring break vacation, that those blessings would not have come my way. God was setting up something for me and I didn't even realize it. But because I was obedient and because I took advice from my parents and my pastors, I was able to have an opportunity like that. And if God's word said it's by His Spirit, then we have to believe that, it's only because of God is the reason why we could do these things, the reason why we could enroll in school and chase after dreams and achieve them at the same time. God is the person that empowers us to do these things. So let us never forget, who our power comes from, who our source of energy and intelligence and wisdom comes from. God is the source. My father always tells me, Daddy means source. He wasn't only talking about himself. He was talking about God. At least I think he was talking about God. Daddy means source, which means that all the achievements, all the success, all the energy that we have to, gather up during those nights before finals, we need to draw on God. We need to draw on the Spirit and not on ourselves. If we rely on ourselves, we would never get anywhere. I've tried. It is very tiring, very exhausting, not rewarding at all. But God says trust Him. Trust in His Spirit. And so I encourage you to trust God and rely on His Spirit as you, embark on this new journey, whatever that might be, whether it is School of the Bible 2020, primary school, secondary school, you're learning a new trade, whatever it is, just remember that God is your source. God is your source of strength, your source of sanity, your source of help. He is the source. The source. Daddy means source. If there's one thing you have to remember about what I just said, Daddy means source. May He continue to give you strength as you go through this season in your life. God bless you.
You never ever